I grab a few extra minutes to go out to the garage and work on the butcher block countertop, and then I discover that the sump pump is no longer working, so I get to figure that part out. Hannah decides to surprise me by painting part of the kitchen while I'm at work.
I don't know. What can I say? Something is clearly wrong with me.
Came down to fix a leak from the filter, and I found that my sump pump is overflowing with water. And sump pumps are not something I know a whole lot about, so let's see if I can muddle through and figure out what's going on. If the sump pump went out, or if we have some other issue. All right, back from Lowe's. Let's turn this water on and see what we got. See any drips. Tis good. Alright, got back from Lowe's, picked up the new sump pump. I don't think it's gonna be terribly difficult, but I don't think I've replaced one at the same time, so let's see if we can fix this little flood issue. That pump has seen better days. So it may be hard to tell from the video, but the second line that goes into the sump pump is a discharge from the washing machine. I thought that if I tied these lines together, then the discharge from the washing machine would just go straight outside. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if this works. There we go. That's better. Did I just flood the house?
What did you do? What did you do? How did you do that, baby? Oh my word, this is our new floor.
Well, some of you were probably laughing at me, and rightly so, especially if you knew what the heck you were doing. Like I do not. So, now I'm just gonna put it back the way I found it, and thankfully I bought some extra PVC pieces, and I think I can make that happen.
Are you looking for snow? Yeah. This is mostly snow. All this right here. Some of it's sawdust though. That's a bunch of sawdust. Oh, look at this patch. Tastes chewy. You gotta taste chewy. I know, it's so good. Wait, let's make a tiny snowman before we're done. Yeah. Let's make a tiny snowman.
Real tea, we're gonna make a tiny snowman.
It's so fun. Got you. I want to slide. 84 the inches to pile up. Please, right here. Let snow, let snow, let snow. Oh, the weather outside's frightening, and the fire's so. I bet you can't really see very well. I can.
Okay, I have a little bit of a surprise for George for when he gets home. I got this entire kitchen cleaned, bleached, like spotless. I'm actually walking on the floor barefoot, which if you knew how nasty it was, it would blow your mind that I'm doing that. Look at this wall. Like, you cannot pick out anything that clashed more. Everybody's like, oh, I wonder why they did that. I can tell you. There's a reason why they did that. And the reason is because underneath of it is watermelon wallpaper. So, it's kind of a genius idea to go ahead and just cover it up with whatever that is. However, I can't look at it. So, before George gets home from work tonight, I'm gonna try to paint it. So here we go. This is either gonna go very well or very badly. But I feel like if he was here, he would tell me, don't paint it, we're gonna get rid of it. It's easy for him to say. It doesn't bother him to look at weird patterns and colors. He's not bothered by it at all. Me, on the other hand, I can't, my brain cannot look at this one more day. I mean, it's already looking 400,000 times better.
Mommy, let's break it.
What'd you get for me? The first dandelion of the season. Some of the pieces don't even actually lock in together or anything. So it really is a pointless project to even paint it. I don't know. You know, I keep saying with this house, I can live with this for a little while. I can live with this for a little while, but I'm figuring out that my little while is not very long. It's like maybe a week. Oh, gross. Well, I need to come up here and get that nasty spider web down anyway. The watermelon wallpaper actually isn't that bad. I mean, I was gonna pick one or the other. I think I would pick the watermelon wallpaper. Okay, first coat is on. I'm gonna let it dry for a minute. I mean, you can see why I had to do it. I think it's gonna look really good. Oh, there's so many colors of gray in this house. There's this gray, then there's the wall gray, which they're not enough of a contrast to really make it pretty or like any kind of, oh, well, it's just the artist in me. I can't handle it. And then there's also the stainless steel gray, and the gray in the floor, plus also my gray rug that I brought from my old house, because in my old house I had a brown floor. Oh, Lord help me. Something that I feel like I also need to clarify is that George is building me like a little island / countertop area that I can prep food and cook and have my mixer on and all of that. So I didn't really want my stuff up against this weird wall anyway, so I'll be staring at it a lot. And I just didn't want like to look at my stuff up against this weird colored wall. So that was another reason why I felt like that was another method to my madness. That was another reason for my madness. I don't know. Have fun editing that. I don't know. What can I say? Something is clearly wrong with me. But the green was sitting here. The wall was sitting here. I just really, really don't like gray. Will! Will, come quick! The red chicken's trying to escape! She's flying up. I think she wants to go home to the barn. You and the girls go get your shoes on and start carrying back to the barn. Allie, go help Will. There. Go help Will. Baby, they're trying to escape and go back to the barn. Look at her. She's like sitting here. Like, she's looking at me through the window, bud. Allie. Oh my stars. We are literally a circus. If George ever leaves for work again with this door, if George ever leaves for work again having left this door open, no, but I think you can do the other part first, don't you?
If I do, yeah.
No, you do that bottom part first.
Yeah.
We're gonna pack up and leave. He is my brave warrior, my brave cellar warrior.
Gryffindor!
I could never have closed that door on my own. Thank you. Ooh, creepy. Well, I finished. Now I can't wait for him to get home. Let's see, what time did I start this? I think I started at 5:30. It's 7:10. Not only have I finished the entire wall, I also added the green wall and finished it, dried everything, put a second coat on, dried everything, and hung up the clock.
Hannah called me when I was a few minutes away from the house and said that she saw a light in our front yard and she didn't know what was going on. So I hurried home to make sure that everything was okay.
Baby!
What?
Come here quick. See, they're out there. See that light?
It's somebody's walking down the road. I passed him.
He's right there. He's not walking down the road. He's in our field. Do you see that little light? He's looking right at us. Like, legit. That little light on his head. You saw him?
I saw somebody. He was past our property already. He
Wait,
was in the field. Over
Did he
there.
have like,
He was like.
was he like biking or something?
He was. Some dude was walking. He had a light. It looked like almost like a cell phone
Yeah,
light.
yeah. He was walking through the field? Like, who walks?
No, he wasn't in the field. He was walking down the road that way. I
Yeah, but
passed
like,
him.
who walks down the road in the pitch black? Who walks down the road in the pitch black dark?
Somebody was probably trying to get home.
Anyways, you can turn the light back on. It just kind of freaked me out. He didn't come up to the porch, but like, I saw somebody walking through the front yard, and I was like,
He probably, I wasn't here, but I would bet that he was walking by and you saw the light. Because
Yeah.
he was already,
no, I think that's what
He
I
was
was doing. But
already-
look, see, that car has stopped for him.
yeah, he was already past when I,
It just kind of freaked me out because it looked like you were walking through the yard, and then, anyways.
are you trying to get my reaction to the kitchen? Because it looks really good.
Yeah, does it look nice?
Green, huh? On the wall we're gonna tear down?
Did you notice it?
Well, you were staring at me. You're all like, check out the light.
Well, I was really worried about that randomo person. Kind of ruined my kitchen reveal moment.
Wait, let me do it again.
Okay, do it again. Do a much better reveal.
Honey, I'm home. Gee golly, you painted the wall green while I was gone. How do you have time to do all these things?
Stop, you're so weird. Really? That's it? That's all you noticed?
Oh, and you painted all that white too, huh? Well, like, give me a minute.
Oh, man, you're like standing
You're
there,
like,
you're looking
hurry
at
home,
it.
you're gonna have to shoot someone. And I'm like,
I was worried you were gonna have to
going
shoot
like
somebody.
65 miles an
I didn't
hour
wanna
down the
shoot him.
road.
Well, I saw him walking through the yard. It kind of creeped me out. It's like, why are you walking through a yard where there's not even a sidewalk? Okay, in in a neighborhood, it's different.
You and your painting. Well, I hope you like it for the next 4 weeks that it's up before I rip it all down.
Oh, you weren't tearing this out in 4 weeks. If you started remodeling my kitchen in 4 weeks, that would be like the best Christmas present ever. But you are not. You're gonna be a lot longer before that happens. Besides, I was sick of looking at it.
It was so manly.
It was so disgusting. Will was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you covered that floor." And somebody, maybe it was Blair, said, "Yeah, we don't know how many people have been walking on that." I thought that was funny.
The floor, the wall?
Yeah. But now when you wake up in the morning and you go to get your morning coffee,
You
it's
mean
like
when you kick me out of bed
Yes,
to
to go
come
make
and
my
make
coffee.
your coffee?
it's happy and exciting. It's like, oh, that's nice. Instead of death gray that smells like dog. Also,